So hear me out. You're not lazy. Your brain just hates doing simple tasks. Not because they're hard, but because they're too easy to matter. We're all victims of this. Delay replying that text, delay doing your dishes, clearing your kitchen counter, even making your bed in the morning. These tasks actually seem pretty simple and they should be done in minutes, right? So why do we procrastinate on simple things? I think it's more psychological than logical. Simple tasks usually feel repetitive, mundane, and almost boring, right? So reply to that email, or do your dishes, or make your bed when you wake up in the morning. These are simple, zero thrill, zero dopamine rush task, right? There is no challenge in doing that. You either just do it or you don't do it. And our brains are more like wired to crave for novelty, crave for stimulation. So you see that you're most likely going to pick up your phone 20 times and go to Instagram than to actually fold your laundry. Why is that? Because you're more likely to find something that is actually interesting on Instagram in those 20 times than you would if you were folding your laundry. Think about it. Like, I run marathons, right? Running a marathon itself is like a glamorous experience. Everybody wants to do that. But wake up in the morning by 4 a.m. to prepare, not so much. So we actually skip the boring parts even when we know that they are the parts that truly matter the most. Not because we do not think that they matter, but because we crave the novelty that comes with doing the exciting thing. Our brain is wired to reward stimulation, not simplicity. You see, most simple tasks actually do not reward us right away, so they get deprioritized. And this is what I think, that simple tasks actually feel consequence free. Think about it this way: if you ignore the deadline to submit your report to your boss, you get into trouble. But if you ignore doing your dishes right away, of course you can do it later, right? So there's literally no consequence for you to do the simple things right away, right? Nothing really happens when you clean your room or when you write a thank you email. So it is natural for the brain to deprioritize those tasks and actually put them down the list instead of focusing on them and clearing them out. I feel like one of the things that stop us from actually doing the simple things or getting started on the simplest things is the fear of finishing or the thought of what comes after we've done that thing. Once something is finished, it is likely going to be critiqued or judged. And that is why it's easier for us to just leave things unfinished and keep procrastinating on them, because we do not want to face that confrontational experience of having something that we've done or we've brought to life being reviewed or critiqued by others. So maybe procrastination isn't laziness, right? Maybe it's our way of resisting the things that do not reward us right away. Or it's even the way we express the fear of what comes after we're done, right? What comes next after we've completed that simple task, or we've completed that thing that we've been working on, or that beautiful idea. If we shift the way we see small tasks, if we shift our mindset and we look at it that the simple things, right? The simple things that would usually procrastinate, instead of looking at them as chores, if we can actually look at them as momentum, right? That the simple tasks pile up together and we're building momentum towards something else, we can dramatically shift our view of it, right? And what I know is that small wins stack up together. And if you are able to stack up enough small wins, which is equal to enough momentum, it's just easier to take on the bigger task and go all out when the stage is set for you. If this video made you think a little bit differently about procrastination, then hit the subscribe button. I share more reflections like this often. And tell me, what simple task have you been avoiding or procrastinating simply because it was just too simple to do?